Hello, Spinner94 here, and today we're bringing you another multi-battle. This was a pretty good one. I did really enjoy this battle, even though I might have inadvertently ended up breaking one of my rules for the kind of battles, but I don't think anybody's bothered. No one was really calling for us at the time. Just, mistakes were made, and people accepted that, so that was awesome. Thank you, people to the chat, for not scolding us to death. And let's see how this battle goes and what plays are made. So this battle here, me and my partner, obviously we don't have any communication because this is just on stream, so I'm going to lead off with Feebas the Milotic, a bit of trolling going on there, and Greninja. So the double water lead here, and Shredder is going to lead off with Chivalry, I'm going to call it Chivalry here, and Incineroar. So the mini Arceus and Incineroar is quite an intimidating threat. The Incineroar is looking a bit let's just say in the world of pain, because he's going to be hit by water shurikens, but luckily he only gets 2 of them to the face, so thankfully this thing is not going to be delayed. And I actually find out I'm the fastest set here, so I'm quite interested in that. Then I find out I'm actually a timid max speed one, so it's like, oh, I'm not a bulky war, which I thought I was, but you know what, this set's actually been tricking people out, so I'm not going to complain. So Workup's going to do its thing, increasing its special attack and normal attack here, so an interesting move to see on this thing, as I'm going to burn myself with my burn orb here. So this Garchomp is going to come out here, and Garchomp we all know is a big threat, so this Greninja is going to go for a Night Slash here, and it is going to hit. And I make a very strange misplay looking at this back in hindsight. I go for a Scald. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, so I go for a Scald to try and burn this thing, but you're about to see why this is a misplay next turn. So the burn is going to thankfully kick in, and I'm going to go Outrage here, and this doesn't do a lot of damage between me being burnt and Marvel Scales, sorry, and of course the burn of the Garchomp. So this Greninja actually lives with 2 HP. I don't know if you saw that way, but that was quite interesting to see, just that very minor live there. So I was obviously Nick was quite happy about that. So Ariel is going to connect on Chivalry here. The mini Arceus is not taking a lot of damage from that, as I'm going to go straight for an Ice Beam here to finish off Garchomp. I really don't know why I didn't go for that in the first place. I would have prevented me some damage, but this Garchomp is going down here, and this mini Arceus is going to go for a Flame Charge now. So this is a pretty interesting set. Workups up over the attacks are now increased, and of course now it has +1 speed, so it's quite an interesting and intimidating little set here. So I'm not quite sure what to do at this point, as Flygon is going to come out here. So Flygon is, Flygon's usually a pretty good mon to have next year, and then comes Lucario here, so I'm obviously worried about the Lucario to see what I can do. So Chivalry's going to go for multi-attack here. This thing hits and completely one-shots its Flygon just out of existence with a crit, so I don't know whether that crit mattered, but Flygon, if it's sweeping set's not the bulkiest, so poor thing goes down. I go for a Scald here, and do I get the burn? Yes, I do. I've never been getting so many Scald burns this generation. Like, I was wondering if Scald even burnt anymore, so it's nice to see Scald actually does that, even though burn got a bit of a nerf. So OS Fate is going to hit me. I take that really beautifully, considering burn damage is going to kick in, so unfortunately I'm a bit low health and not really going to live too much. So Sheenob's going to come out here. I really do like that array for an Arachnid. I'm very, very tempted to steal that one, as multi-attack is going to connect on Shelob here, and that does not do a lot considering that's +1. This Arachnid is very bulky here, so I'm going for a Scald again just to try and get as much damage I can. So Lucario is going to go for another Aura Sphere. That is going to connect on me and brings me down to 11 health here. A Shelob is going to go for Liquidation and actually take this thing out, even though it's not very effective. So it's really interesting to see what the Arachnid can do here. So it's really cool. Matt and I live with 1 HP, so yeah, again, the trolling is real. Like, there's been some really close HPs. Welcome to the 1 HP club again. So Greninja is going to go for the Grass Knot. It is going to kill me, which is not a good thing, because now it's going to be doing its Battle Bond shenanigans here. So Milotic, you know what, you did a really good work, but unfortunately you kind of give away to Battle Bond here. So Battle Bond is going to kick in, it is going to do its thing. Ash's Greninja comes out here, and this thing is definitely not to be underestimated. It is an absolute beast, as I've definitely found out in singles. So Life Orb is going to kick in. Reversal, not going to do a lot since nothing actually hit it first here, so nice play, but didn't exactly work. So Liquidation is going to connect on this Lucario here, and that is going to one-shot it. My god, this thing is bloody lethal. Seriously, I'm surprised more people aren't running with it. So this is where I may or may not have broke my own rules here, as I bring out the Ultra Beast here. I don't know what I was thinking on that one, so I go for Buzzbug here. I do manage to kill off this Greninja. This thing is down and out, thank god for that. Obviously, that thing without being super effective. I do get the Beast Boost now, so that is perfect for me. You know, this thing at +1 under Life Orb is pretty nasty, as I am the special set as well. So Vikavolt is now going to come out here. Vikavolt looking pretty damn intimidating at this point, because, like, I wonder how bulky this thing actually is. And Buzzbug goes for that, and it does hit this thing and actually kill it off. But I swear Bug used to resist Bug, but I could definitely be thinking that wrong. Maybe it's grass, ground, and fighting. That's what it used to be resist. I don't know what I'm thinking. But anyway, this is a pretty good battle. I quite enjoyed that one. These battles do happen on my live stream. I live stream as often as I can, so if you want to pop along to them, always feel free. 6v6 battles are happening this Saturday. And as ever, remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does help a lot more than people know. And we'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much, and hope you have a good day.